Good morning, everybody. Welcome again to Empowering Morning Conversations. So we are on session number 722. So what a wonderful day, what a magnificent day, and what a great opportunity to create our life. So we can have a life which goes on over and over without any big difference being made. Mostly because we are busy surviving. Okay, so what does it take for us to get out of our survival mode and get into a create mode? So let's actually, for those who find it hard to think, sir, what should I create? There is no scope for creation in my life. Do you really think that you have no scope for creation in your life? Yes? No? So let's practically see that when we go through our day to day, and maybe we do the same things that we do, how can you bring some creation into that? How can it be not the same action that we always do, but something that we can create? So what is it that you can create, or how many things and how many opportunities for creation you've got today? And when you create that, what's going to happen? Now think of the things that you already are doing. What will happen when you start creating them instead of doing them the way you normally do it? First thought which will come is, everything that I do is habitual, so I do it automatically. So how about doing something in a non-habitual manner? Can you, each one of you, think of one thing that you can do? Yes, Neeti?
Listening to you today, I just realized for about 1.5 years, I've been in this assignment where I am writing. And I'm writing case studies. Now, each topic is different. Each writing has different information, but I have always looked at it as a routine thing, as one element. Today, for the first time, I'm realizing that when I'm sitting and writing that 8 hours a day, there is an element, definite element of creation in it. But I've always looked at it as a routine framework. Today, I will look at it in a new manner.
Yeah, and what difference do you think it'll make? And by the way, it is not a cut paste that you are doing, are you?
No.
No. So
it just has a very similar framework, but the information and the argument and everything is totally different.
Right.
But I've always, just because it's a similar framework, I've always looked at it as a copy paste kind of a
like a fill in the blanks kind of a thing. So interesting thought, because even your reader will be looking at it that way.
Yes.
Yeah. So how can you be creative about that, so that instead of them looking at it as another case study, they get excited about it. I mean, there's so much of scope for additional creativity in your regular creativity.
Yes, it's just the choice of words, how you place them. And what information you give first and what follows next. The creativity happens within that.
Yeah. So congratulations. How exciting.
I'm actually feeling excited today.
Exactly. The moment you say, I'm creating every day. So how can I more creatively create? Wow, fantastic. Definitely. All right, Vetrivel. I mean, you're like a songwriter, no? The fellow say, every day I'm writing a song. But actually he's creating a masterpiece every day. It depends on how he's going to look at it. Wow, fantastic. Awesome. Jai Mata Di. Vetrivel, go ahead.
Amazing topic, sir. And I'm just continuing the thread from Neeti ji. Luckily, thank God, I am in the profession which demands every hour or every minute creation. Meaning I have to create it. I cannot wait. Somebody comes, I will put something on. So every call I make is a creation. And of course, I am realizing I'm doing more. Now this topic will help me most.
Did I hear any practical actions that you're going to take? I did not hear it.
I'm doing it, sir. Yesterday, one experience I would like to share. This awareness helps me a lot. I called a customer, new client, and of course, happened to be a Muslim client. I started a conversation with a deep saying, Ramadan Kareem. I mean that he is into fasting, and I address that first. I could literally see the tone change in him and kind of a connection with me. So it gives a lot of scope, sir, and I'm going to more create creatively. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's only one. A whole day stretching out in front of us, right? Fantastic. Fantastic. Awesome. Amazing. Extraordinary. Jai Mata Di. Who's the next person?
Sir, I like to say,
Yeah.
since my granddaughter is going to Dublin, she has purchased things that regarding gardening. So she set me on gardening in my balcony. I've started since 10 days. And yesterday she got all new gadgets for me to function with. And I was so excited. So I'm going to be full-fledged gardening in my balcony. That's the new thing I've started.
If you want to see creativity in action, you should watch little babies, these 2-3-year-old babies. Yeah, mommy has taught them how to eat. Now they're sitting with this bowl of porridge in front with a spoon and doing dung, 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 dung. Sometimes they'll take it and throw also. They're creating, And mommy say, what are you doing? Don't do like this. The child is naturally enjoying, You see them playing? Always creating something. So now, granddaughter has given new toys to Hasina ji to play with on how excited she is. First of all, you have to get to know how to use these things. Very good. Congratulations. Okay. What are you going to create today? Think. Let's look at practical aspects. Come on, guys. Otherwise, it's going to be a very short session. I'm not going to tell you how to create. You create. Look at the things that you do every day. How can you become creative about it? Number one. And what else can you create other than what you're doing every day? Yes, Vipinji. Vipinji is a pure creation man.
I will change the way I take my breakfast every day today. I will add some music to it. I'll add some noise to make my parents more involved, and I'll change the way I take my breakfast.
Yeah. That's what I was creating yesterday. I was listening to one funny song, Candy, and I was dancing. Yes, Shantil Kumar ji.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. I'm traveling right now. So yesterday, what I did, in fact, I was also speaking to my team members, 2 of them who sit next to me. I was telling them for almost a month now that you start doing some workouts, because I know that both of them, they don't do any workouts. They just come to the office whole day, they slog, and then they go back. And it's very tiresome, very boring job. So I told them, are you doing anything? They said, sir, we are trying, but we are. And now yesterday during the appraisals, I told them, I am going to keep a board here. Every day morning, you need to come and write how much time you worked out. And I will also write. So all 3 of us will write what is the time you spend towards, your body, your own care. So I think there is a lot of scope when you think and do something like that. But as you said, sir, it's not just one event. Whole day we can do so many such things. I'll keep this in mind, and today also I'm doing many activities. I'll try to bring some.
Maybe first thing you can do is change the label. No, they are doing a dull and boring job. So put a board there saying you are doing a dull and boring job, and you are slogging by, sitting in your chair like a vegetable. So what a dull and boring job. How can we make this dull and boring job an interesting job? What do they do, I say? What is that dull and boring thing that they do, by the way?
It's hard to explain. It's for the government, actually. So it's a confidential thing. So
okay, that's a dull and boring. It's a bloody interesting job, I say.
No, but they do just put it in it's like a data entry only. They don't get into any investigation or something. Whatever they get from government agency, they just key it into the system. It is more like a data entry job, boss. So yeah, so almost 500 to 700 emails they have to attend every day, and it's
Wow.
absolutely just putting it in the system. That's all. They don't have any other contribution. So it is not a easy thing to do. Like continuously for 15 years they have been doing this.
Oh my God. Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Yes, Priya.
Yesterday, what I created was communication with my friend. So that really worked out well. And I was like, wow, we are sharing so much that we have never shared before. There were a lot of clarity without any judgments from both ends. And
Wow.
yes, that was great.
So
And
how
today,
about creating something today?
so today I'm creating my conscious way of doing exercises. Like those are really helpful for losing weight.
Uh-huh. What about creating some more communication today?
I know where it is going.
Absolutely. I also know where it's going.
I think everybody knows.
Yeah, but you know something, there's a lot of, if we were to bring some creativity to some things which we have tried and failed at, you may discover that there are new possibilities in it, especially in the area of relationship also. No, I've been trying for the last 16 years. They just don't listen to me. They don't allow me to do anything. The response is the same. So help me. How about creating something over there?
Right.
And
I'll think in this perspective.
yeah, we all have that. See, the things that we've been doing in the same manner for a long time, and it's not giving me any different result. Okay, but still I keep doing it in the same way. So what creativity can I bring in that? Yes, Babu.
So when we talk about relationship and then creating things, thing came to my mind that I talk a lot with people I'm comfortable with, and but I am bad at keeping the connections. If I'm working with someone, if somebody is around me, it is something like if you're not in front of the eyes, then you forget or you lose them. So I'm bad at keeping a distant relationship with many people. And after I have come out of the army and I'm in that you may call it a mid-40 crisis, or wherein you are in a introspection, whatever you may call, what to do and how to do things, that you have been into the army for past 22 years and now you are out. Do you still want to go with a stereotype for a job which I thought earlier, then getting into some venture? So there is a lot of things which goes into mind, and then somebody calls up. I hesitate attending the call. I hesitate attending, giving a call, even if I know somebody would be expecting something like that. There is an inertia. So today I thought after you speak about the creativity, I should break that inertia and I should start reaching to the people so that I come out of that mode. So I shall try creating that.
Yeah, because see, it's interesting. If we consider it, every act to be an act of creation, how would we be doing it? Not in the same old way, no? So that's a very interesting thing that you shared. Congratulations. Bring some
Thank you.
creativity. And by the way, stop saying I'm bad at this and I'm bad at this. Why are you putting a label on it? Please don't judge yourself. The worst thing you can do in life is judge yourself. I'm not doing this, I will start doing it. That's okay. It's not about good or bad. Yeah. The moment we get out of this automatic, it's another old way of being, always judging, this is bad, this is not bad, this is good, this is bad. Something does not have to be bad for you to change it. You can just change it because you choose to change it. No, it's not bad.
That's another way of looking at it, sir. So
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah. Which is a better way, tell me, to look at it?
Yeah, the way you proposed.
Yeah, I mean, why not look at it in an empowering fashion? Because you tell me something, Babu, you're almost 40 years old or whatever age you are at.
Yes.
And you spent your whole lifetime either being judged by others or judging others. Especially judging yourself. We've spent a lifetime. What bloody difference has it made? Yeah. We are the same old, AH.
Yes.
that we were before or not? I mean, you're the same wonderful human being. What difference has
Yes.
it made? I mean, a lot of people you find they're very opinionated. They've got a bloody opinion about everything. You say anything, they say, this is good. Don't worry about it is good or not good. It is what it is, right? But a lot of opinionated people, they have opinion about what Prime Minister should do. They have opinion about this. They have opinion about that. What difference have their opinion made to anyone? You tell me. So when you are judging also, you are making up an opinion about yourself, isn't it?
Yes.
That is one of the reasons why when I do the clearing every morning, I always do this particular clearing, if you remember. Do you remember which one it is? It is something to do with judgments and all. What have you made so vital, valuable, and real? What have you made so vital, valuable, and real about decisions, judgments, conclusions, and computations that keeps you from living a life of infinite possibility? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Yes. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and online shorts, boys, poads, and beyonds. So this constant decision, conclusion, judgment, computation, will it allow any creativity to happen in our life? Because
It will negate.
Exactly. Yeah, you were saying?
Yeah, it will negate the process of creativity. So it will stop or it will hinder the process of creativity because we are being judgmental, and because of that we don't enter into a thing of creativity or doing something creative.
Yeah,
because we are judged.
That's right. If you look at your judgments, your decisions, your conclusions, and your computations, these are all designed to maintain the status quo, right?
Sir.
They are designed to preserve things the way they are. They may be good or not so good, but it's not kind of an invitation for things to be changed. You notice that? They are designed to keep things the way they are. Now, how can you be desiring something to change at the same time doing something to make sure that things remain the way they are? Are you getting what I'm saying, guys?
Yes.
See, on the one side, we desire that something should change in our life. For example, you might want a change or a breakthrough in some relationship. You might want a breakthrough in your business. You might want a breakthrough in your job or your money or whatever it is that you're asking for. You want a change, but you are making sure mentally that things can never change because you are always judging, concluding, deciding, computing. And these are the things designed to keep things the same. So your mental habits and physical habits are designed to keep things the same, but you desire something to be different. How can it happen? That's one of the reasons why every day say, what will you add to your life today that will allow you to create a future that you desire? What will you add to your life today that would allow you to create a future that you desire? In other words, what will you create in your life today? Do you want to add the same thing every day to your life? He said, every day I will have only omelette and toast. But I desire to have something different, sir. But I'll have only omelette and toast, sir. And coffee, sir. But I desire something should be different. But I'll have only coffee and toast and egg. Why you're going to have the same thing, sir? Because I like it, sir. But I desire something different, sir. But I'll have only coffee and toast and my boiled egg, sir. But I desire something different. No, but I'll have only this one. Why will you have this one, sir? Because I like it, sir. Very good. So you're designing something to remain the same in your life, but you say that you desire something different. How can it happen? Huh? And look at the area of money. I mean, that's where the most absurd things we will do and think. And then we'll say, no, it is not changing. Life is tough, sir. ये दुनिया अगर मिल भी जाए तो क्या है? All right. So what are you going to create today, guys? I want everybody to think, now get out of your inertia and think, okay, what can I create today? Yes, sir. Vipanji.
So in my regular meetings with my farmers, morning and evening, I'll change my pattern of meeting from today. I'll make the meetings more interesting and more involving.
Okay, so that's a creative act. Beautiful. Thank you very much. One of my first gurus, we can call him, Werner Erhard, he used to always say, more, better, different is all that you do. Is that creative? It is at least better than nothing. Did you hear what I said? More, better, and different is what we do. Can it be called creative? It is definitely not the same old thing that you're doing before. So that's good. I'm not saying it's bad or anything. More, better, different will be more, better, and different of the same thing only, no? So let me add another dimension to this conversation today. Creation comes from nothing. Okay? If it is coming from something, can it be called creation? If it is coming from something, it is only going to be more or better or different. So put that in your mental framework and see what comes out at the end of it. Yes, Neeti ji.
So, I at the moment cannot pinpoint an example, but my experience has been that when we do something in a more better and a different manner, somewhere down the line, suddenly we bounce off to a new creation. Instead of being stagnant at our place, but doing something in a different way, suddenly something sparks and then you bounce off in a creative manner.
Yeah, beautiful. So at least we can start by doing more, better, and different.
Yes, sir.
Right? That is the beginning. But just to be clear, that's why I said creation comes from nothing. If it is coming from something, it is not a pure creation. It will only be more, better, and different. See, you can be having South Indian style of cooking and you can have more, better, different meals prepared. Okay. Or one day you'll say, why don't I prepare a French meal? Technically, you can call that also more, better, different, but it will be complete creation for you, no? Because you never made a French meal before. You never ate a French meal before. Yeah, so all this I'm saying, so you can start thinking. And why should we do this thinking? Any idea? Why am I provoking you to do this thinking? For what purpose? Time pass in the morning? Come on, guys, say something.
To generate more possibilities.
Yes. Any other ideas about it? Why bring in this discussion about more, better, different as compared to creating from nothing?
To live a life of infinite possibilities, sir.
Exactly. And very nice. Thank you very much.
Life of ease, joy, and glory is awaiting if you get into create mode. That's what we do.
Because it doesn't have to be dull. No, it doesn't have to be boring.
कुछ खिड़कियां जो बंद थी दिमाग की वहां से भी धूप आनी शुरू हो जाए.
You are a poet. I think आपको भी रोज शायरी बोलने को बोलना पड़ेगा अभी. आपका काफी शायराना अंदाज है. हम देख रहे हैं. Okay. So come on, lots of people haven't said anything. It's because you're not thinking anything or no ideas are not coming. What's the problem? Let's get some. ये कुनैन साहब जो है ना मेरा mind read करते हैं. I was thinking in my mind that कुनैन should say something. उसका हाथ खड़ा हो गया. क्या chemistry है भाई? बताइए सर.
Just the question I wanted to ask, what's the difference between a creation or creating or finding? Is it same or?
Come on, yeah. The difference is obvious. You also know it, no? Creation is creation. Finding means ढूंढना, right? खोज करना. See, that's called, you can call it discovery.
Yeah, so actually what was coming to me is that, as you always say that we are infinite human being and we live in the universe with infinite possibilities, it means it's existing, it's there. So I need to change my perception, take some action to find it. It's there. Maybe I'm not able to see, or maybe it is, for me, it's an illusion, but it exists. So I believe it's there. I need to make some efforts to find it and get it.
True. Like Dr. Edward de Bono says, possibilities are always there, but we cannot see them.
Yeah.
Okay. See,
Because-
the possibility of a flying vehicle heavier than air was always there. Okay. But we were always looking at using balloons and helium and hydrogen to power flight. Okay. And we were even not seeing that birds can fly. I mean, they are not having helium inside their bodies, right? But they were flying and they were gliding until somebody thought about it and discovered it. See, there's a big difference between discovering and creating, right? So on the one side, it's correct. There are innumerable possibilities. There are infinite possibilities. We have not seen them. Correct. So at least we can look for possibilities and take action. It'll make our life more better and different for sure. But creation is creation. Na?
Now, what I was thinking, if I label it of something I need to create, will not make me more ease if I perceive or tell myself it's already available, just discover it.
Yeah, so 1 minute. So there are two things. One is, at least I can start discovering the possibilities that are there in my life. Na?
Right.
कम से कम जो है, जो संभावनाएं मेरी जिंदगी में है, उनको तो ढूंढो भाई. वही नहीं ढूंढते हैं तो क्रिएशन की बात क्या करते हैं? So who's creating? Like when God created the universe, he created from nothing, na? Before there was nothing. We are always creating from something. But we can push the boundaries of our thought when we look at creating from nothing. For that, we have to get into a state of nothingness, which we don't do. Like, let's take a relationship, for example. You say, no, I have to now recreate my relationship. But do we do that? So what you are saying is correct in the sense that there are innumerable possibilities. First, let us discover those at least. Okay? But discovery is discovery, creation is creation. Now, did Mr. Columbus create America? He only discovered it, no? Did Benjamin Franklin create electricity? He did not. He discovered it. Did Leeuwenhoek invent the bacteria? He did not. He discovered it. Right? But there are people who created stuff also, right? Leonardo da Vinci created the first prototype of a submarine. Right? There are people who created something which was not there before, harnessing various possibilities. So it's a very good thought you have introduced. So what I will say to that is, number one, first of all, let us explore the infinite possibilities that exist already, which we are not able to see. Right? There also you see one thing, Kunen. If I'm busy judging, computing, comparing, concluding, and deciding, will I be able to see the possibilities that are already there? Yes or no?
No, sir. That's what was my point, that we must start with the belief is already there. Just go and get it.
Yeah, so that is about discovering. You got it? Let us first discover the infinite possibilities that are there in our life. So शुरुआत वहां से कर सकते हैं. At least for us, the beginners who are there in this creation game, first let us find out the infinite possibilities that are there. We can only find it if we stop judging, concluding, computing, comparing, which we do all the time. Then we can see existing possibilities, discover them and act on it. So very good point. Thank you very much.
What I will do today, sir, taking the leave from today's conversation, is that throughout the day, I will give a pause and observe my thought, what exactly I am perceiving in a situation. Is it the right perception, or I can create some new perception to get better result from that situation?
Later on, you watch this recording and see what you said.
Okay. Thank you.
See, you know what you said? Anybody remembers? I will watch if it is the right, this one. Did you notice that in that sentence? There was a... So you say, I will observe and see if there is a different possibility in it. That's all.
Got it.
It doesn't have to be right or wrong in order to change it. No?
Got it.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Ashokji.
Sir, giving birth is discovery or invention?
That's a, I think I'll have to 1 minute. I will just make a phone call to God, sir. God, is giving birth discovery or invention? It's definitely not in an invention. It is an act of creation, I believe.
Because so there are three. So there is discovery, creation, and invention.
Sir, discovery kahan pe aa gaya? That's what I'm trying to understand.
Discovery what exists and you unfold it is discovery. Invention is creating something from nowhere.
From nothing, right?
From nothing. But so, the law of physics or law of energy says total energy or total mass is same. It only changes its forms.
That's right. Energy remains the same.
The energy remains the same. And what we are talking, what we are doing, what is gained or sent is all energy. We are only transferring the form of energy.
Right.
So under those circumstances, there is nothing like an invention. It is only change of appearance, you can say, maximum, but nothing can be created.
Well, we can use energy to create things, do you think?
Change the form. See, the total energy of a universe, or for us, the Earth, is
it will remain the same. Yeah.
It will remain the same.
Yeah.
So what happens is only change the form. We use the specs. Now, using specs is only improving the vision, but it is not adding to the vision.
Yeah, correct. It's not correcting it, actually.
It is not correcting. Sorry for digressing.
No, but it's actually adding so much value to what we are talking, no? But you asked a very interesting question, that the childbirth, what is that? Okay. I mean, out of millions and millions of permutations and combinations of the genes, an amazing creation emerges out of the womb. Because you cannot even predict what will come, right? And then you look at it and you look at it in wonder and say, oh, what a discovery. I created that. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Ashok ji. Yes, Kunen.
Just a thought, adding to Ashok sir's insights, I got it, sir. Like a very basic, simple example is the different form or the state of ice or water or the vapor. So what I'm getting is that if we vibrate at different frequency, now if we see the molecular structure of vapor, water and ice, the frequency, the vibration is different. So as a human being, as you always say, we are energy being. If we start vibrating at a higher level, we can align with the those creation who have the similar wavelength. So that way we can have the different forms, or we can
Yes, we
create
can.
different forms of the state.
Yes, we can. Now, let me tell you something very interesting here. When we are judging, computing, concluding, and all that, right? It's designed to stay the same. So we will never be able to change our vibration. We'll stay the same. That is why all spiritual people will tell you the same thing. If you can let go of your mind, and the mind is always going to judge, the mind is always going to compare, mind is always going to conclude, mind is always going to decide. And all that is designed for us to preserve this, energy in its present state. When we are able to let go, we could maybe use the energy and get into a different shape, or go to a higher vibration, or raise the level of our consciousness, which I'm very fond of saying, right? That's what the game is all about, isn't it? That going from level 0 to maybe 450, 500, maybe 1000, and become Pegambar when you become 1000. But this fellow who is doing all this judging, fudging, is not allowing anything to change. No, he wants to remain the same. मुझे तो ऐसा ही रहना है. I feel safe being like this. That's the whole game, right? Thank you very much, Ashok ji. Thank you very much, Kunan ji. And I think on that note, with 8 minutes to go, we should invite our wonderful shayars of the day to give us some wonderful shairi. Where is Kuldeep ji? Kuldeep ji, good morning to you, sir.
Sir, good morning.
Welcome to your शायरी, sir.
सर कहते हैं कि स्वाद होते हैं शब्दों के भी.
क्या होते हैं?
स्वाद.
स्वाद होते हैं.
टेस्ट. स्वाद होते हैं शब्दों के भी. दूसरों को परोसने से पहले चख लें. कहीं
वाह 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 वाह.
स्वाद होते हैं शब्दों के भी. दूसरों को परोसने से पहले चख लें, कहीं कड़वे तो नहीं.
Wow, 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 wow. So words also have got taste.
Yes, sir.
So before you serve these words to others, taste them yourself to find out whether they are bitter or not.
Yes.
Wow, fantastic. Thank you very much, sir. And where our man is missing these days. Where? All right, Kunan. विपिन जी की से भी पूछ लेते, शायरी करेंगे क्या? Anyway, आप कर लो.
2 लाइनें अर्ज किया सर के रास्ते कहाँ खत्म होते हैं जिंदगी के सफर में. रास्ते कहाँ खत्म होते हैं जिंदगी के सफर में, मंजिल तो वही है जहां ख्वाहिशें थम जाएं.
वाह 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 वाह.
मंजिलें तो वही है जहां ख्वाहिशें थम जाएं.
Amazing. Can you
रास्ते कहाँ खत्म होते हैं जिंदगी के सफर में. In the journey of life, there is no end of the roads or the tracks. Destination is the one where all the desires are got fulfilled.
We lost the last part due to signal issue. Can you say the last part of the translation?
मंजिल तो वही है जहां ख्वाहिशें थम जाएं. Destination is the one where all the desires got fulfilled.
The journey stops when we stop desiring. That's exactly what it means, right?
Okay.
जब ख्वाहिशें छोड़ दी हैं तो मेरा रास्ता खत्म हो गया ना वहीं पे.
जी.
So as
Yeah.
long as I'm aspiring, my journey is going on. The moment I stop aspiring, my journey is over. Wow.
That's right.
So don't stop aspiring. Don't stop creating. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As usual, you guys really wake up our brains, early in the morning. So I'm so thankful to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you all, and see you tomorrow for another exciting and engaging, empowering morning conversation. Don't forget to, go to the YouTube channel and put a like over there, share to your friends. Let your friends also know what we are up to. And if they feel like coming in the morning conversations, invite them. Otherwise, they can watch the videos on YouTube. All right. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.
Hi, sir. Good day, sir.
God bless everyone.